What's up everybody, Slasher Movie Reviews here, and I actually had this video requested from a subscriber, and that are 50 fun facts about me. I'm going to share 50 facts about me, you guys, and I hope you guys really enjoy this and get to learn a little bit more about me. I think it's a really cool idea, so why not? Let's begin. At the moment, I am 21 years old. I may be 21, but I don't drink. I also share birthdays with my cousin Allison. Sharing a birthday is kind of like sharing a cookie. I am a night owl. Most nights I can stay up to about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and then do the exact same thing the next night. I refuse to watch any movie that has Adam Sandler or Nicolas Cage in it. I can't do it anymore. At the moment, my favorite TV shows are The Walking Dead, Sherlock, and American Horror Story. I haven't eaten a french fry since the 8th grade. I am a U.S. citizen and I live in North Carolina, and I was born in North Carolina. I've never lived anywhere outside of North Carolina. I am from such a small town, you guys, that we get so excited when we get anything new. I remember being freaking out, so excited that we were actually getting an Arby's. We got an Arby's, and the funny thing is I don't even like Arby's. A big dream of mine is kind of a generic dream, but I really want to go to Comic-Con. It just looks like Disney World to me. I actually have internet friends where I actually talk to almost every night, at least once a week on a Google Plus Hangout, and we've been doing this, you guys, for years, and I've never met any of these people in real life. I didn't listen to my parents when they said don't talk to strangers. Whenever I get any money at all, I either go to the movies or buy a movie. I hardly ever spend money on anything other than those two items. This might come as a surprise, you guys, but I used to absolutely despise horror movies. Hated them with every passion. I was like, I don't see the point of wanting to be scared. But that's because I never had watched one. Then I sat down, watched my first horror movie, which was Friday the 13th, and it was like love at first sight. Now that's all I ever watch. I love 80s music. I do. I absolutely love 80s music. For some odd reason, one day I was listening to Africa by Tutu or whatnot, and then all of a sudden I have just been obsessed with 80s music ever since. My favorite song of all times is You Make My Dreams by Hall & Oates. My favorite artists are Florence and the Machines, Jim Murray, and Hans Zimmer. This might come to a surprise to you, but I am an Eagle Scout. I went to prom not once, not twice, but 3 times. My junior year, my senior year, and then one after I graduated. I don't smoke, and I never will. Don't let the movies behind you fool you. I actually own about 800 movies, and well, most of them are horror films. Most of the time when I make a YouTube video for you guys, I have about 30 to 45 minutes worth of footage that I edit down into a 3 to 5 minute video, mainly because I talk too freaking much and I make a whole lot of mistakes. I wear glasses, but you see that reflection thing that's going on? That's why I don't wear them in my videos, and I'm not about that life. I am a church-going Christian. I don't mind brushing my teeth or brushing my hair or doing anything, but I hate shaving. I am a photo whore. I take so many photos, you guys. It is bad. I am very sensitive to pain. I actually don't think I've ever been sick since the 8th grade. The 8th grade, I got E. coli, and it was so painful, yet my parents still made me go to school with it. And let me tell you, I was a pro at playing it off. When anything gassy happened in the room, I would be like, you see him, Jerry? I am a guy, and I will openly admit when I cry in movies, but I don't cry in movies that most people cry in. I tend to cry in movies like 127 Hours and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Those are like my notebook. Put them on, and I will wallow away in tears. Now, where I come from, everyone goes to senior week. Everyone. But I actually did not go to senior week because I am a nerd and I really wanted to go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So when I graduated high school, that's where I went. And I graduated in 2011, so I went like right before the final movie came out, and let's just say there were a lot of tears. Now, the first film I ever got to see in advance was the original Paranormal Activity. I like to brag about it because it was only like 10 theaters in like the whole US. And it was such a cool experience, and it's actually the scariest film I've ever seen because of my theatrical experience. Snakes are the devil's pet, you guys. Story time. One time I'm like mowing the yard, I'm almost done. I look, I think maybe in about 20 feet in front of me is this giant black snake. I literally stopped that lawnmower. I screamed my head off, you guys. I whipped that bad boy around, and I put my grandmother on that lawnmower, and I made her finish the job because I don't do snakes. I am a huge Hunger Games fan. They're one of my favorite books, and it's the most I've ever seen a movie in the theaters. I saw that first movie 7 times. Obsessive? The first celebrity that I ever met was Julianne Hough. I actually got to meet my favorite YouTube celebrity, Lindsey Stirling. I think she's the coolest. She came to my school and performed, and I got a photo with her, and it was pretty awesome. When I record YouTube videos, I do them completely unscripted, you guys. I don't use a script. I've never really ever used a script. The only time where I've ever come close to using a script, you guys, is when I'm making like a top 10 list for you guys, or a hard chat video. I'll have a list of all the films, or like for hard chats, I just have like the release date in the movies just so I know what I'm talking about. But everything that comes out of my mouth is completely winged and just off the top of my head. I once watched 16 movies in one weekend, and that was probably one of the coolest moments of my life. I don't swear. I would if I needed to, but I tend to be able to say what I need to say without having to use profanity. For some odd, stupid reason, if I sneeze more than 3 times, I always cry. In high school, I was very active, and I did band, and I played the saxophone. I actually experienced my 15 minutes of fame. I was in a TV spot for the remake of Evil Dead, and that was really weird, but also pretty freaking cool. In high school, you have to give like a senior speech in order to graduate, and this is really just to show how strange I am and how much I love the horror genre. While most people are talking about race and gay marriage, you want to know what I talked about? Demonic possession. And it was pretty freaking cool. My life consists of embarrassing moments. I have so many embarrassing moments, and this is just like the bottom of the barrel. But it took me about 30 to 45 minutes to fully grasp what the idea and the joke behind the number 69 meant. Like seriously, like I had to have all my friends, we had to have this demonstration, there was a chair involved. It took forever, but now I get it. I am an extremely silly and theatrical person, you guys. When I'm bored, sometimes I'll just make random videos that just consist of me doing random things, like lip singing to Disney's Frozen. I am an avid book reader. I read so much. I'm like a book a month type of guy. I graduated in like 2011, and I swear I've read almost 50 books since I've graduated. I love reading. I think there's so much you can learn from reading. And my favorite book series is the Chaos Walking series by Patrick Ness. I've read those books 100 times. They are the best books ever. Speaking of Chaos Walking, I am actually saving up money right now to actually go to the premiere for when Chaos Walking is made into a movie, because Lionsgate has the rights and Charlie Kaufman is adapting the script, and I just know it's going to be amazing, and I'm saving up for it. I'm going to do the whole little camp it out ordeal thing. I'm ready. I'm actually really proud of myself for you guys, because right now I'm actually in the middle of writing my very first feature-length horror script for fun. And I'm actually really happy with the way it's turning out. Although it's generic, but I'm proud of myself. My childhood movie was Jurassic Park. Can't tell you how many times I watched that movie as a child. I used to be terrified of the movie Twister as a kid. That movie used to terrify me. And it wasn't the actual movie itself that terrified me. It's what came before it. You know that THX Studios symbol that would pop up before and have that loud brrrr? Yeah, it would terrify me. As a matter of fact, terrify me so much that I would literally take out the VHS and never watch the actual movie because I was so terrified from that sound. I'd always keep trying to watch Twister, but I could never watch it because I couldn't get past the THX. My celebrity crush is Reese Witherspoon. I've been in love with Reese Witherspoon ever since I can remember, and age is not a problem for me. And my last fact about me is, you guys, I love life. I do. I know it's a silly, generic one, but I do. I love life. I think living life is such a fascinating thing, you guys, and I think it's such a blessing to see us grow as individuals and be able to communicate with others. I think it's such a cool thing. However, I have this like goal in life to where I don't want to just be living. I want to do something. I want to make an impact in life. I think I just don't want to die and be like Dylan. He was this fun, enthusiastic kid. I want to be Dylan for doing something, and I think it would be really cool if I can make an impact, whether it's through this YouTube channel or in life doing something with movies or anything. I just want to be able to say that I've made an impact. So you guys, I want to learn at least one fact about you guys. I just shared 50. Come on, you can at least put one fact about yourself in the comment section. So please, you guys, leave one fact in the comment section below. And until next time, you guys, I'm the Slasher Movie Reviewer, and you guys have just been slashed.